All right, what's going on, family? Today, I'll just say I'm thankful for a blessed day. I'm even thankful for thankful to God. You know what I mean? But as far as like, just even in this program setting that we're on, I'm just thankful that the difficulty level wasn't on hard. Because certain days they set the program like a video game. Like you finna start a video game loads up, boo. You know what I'm saying? Whatever video game you playing, you get the settings right, the controls, how you want the controls to be. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And then you go to the brightness of it, how bright you want it, how dark you want it. You know what I mean? Or some, things like that. Do you want subtitles? All type of stuff like that. You know. Then it goes to the difficulty level, the key difficulty level. So every day the program has its settings. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they have a day where the difficulty level will be hard. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes they have days where the difficulty level will be like medium, average. And then sometimes they have where the difficulty level is easy. You know what I'm saying? So today I feel like the difficulty level was easy. It wasn't that hard. So I'm thankful for that. Truly am thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is just you gotta thank God, you know what I'm saying? Because God created your avatar. God created your character, your player. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I guess we should just, love our flaws, love the avatar that God has placed our soul, that jar, that clay that God has placed his precious treasure inside that pot of clay, that body, that avatar, and just got to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? And for the things that you can work for to make your avatar, look better. You know what I'm saying, on a natural way, then do that. You know what I'm saying? Because today in 2025, a lot of people are not happy with their avatar. A lot of people are not happy with their body. There are a lot of people not happy with their the vehicle that God has placed them in. You know what I'm saying? You know, you look at people and they look natural, they look good, but when they look at themselves in the mirror, they think they own my 600-pound life. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. How Hollywood has everything just kind of set up, it's an agenda. You know what I'm saying? They have like, the models or the Barbie doll, the skinny Barbie doll stuff, and now it went from skinny Barbie doll model type figure to like uh, uh, the Barbie doll style, where it's like kind of like the Nicki Minaj style, like the BBLs, the breast job, the boob job, the lip, like Lil Kim, like the lip injections and all this stuff to try to look pleasing, you know what I'm saying, and end up looking like a complete failure. You know what I'm saying? Created players, like trying to unnaturally change things about your avatar. You know what I'm saying? You know, because the thing about it, that's just not, not good. You can't tell what a grown person what to do, but a person just have to learn to love, be comfortable in their skin and love the skin, the avatar that they in. You know what I mean? Because you might look in the mirror and try to compare yourself to all these different models, all these different women and stuff like that, and you're not supposed to be comparing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to embrace your birthmark, embrace your stretch marks. The little bitty fatty cells that you do build up that can burn off. Embrace the certain uniqueness about yourself. If you got a burnt mark on you, a freckle, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Your hair length, whatever it is, embrace it. Those stuff you can, work on. You know what I'm saying? Your hair texture, You know what I mean? Like, love the skin, love the avatar that that you're in. That natural, that genuine is natural, gonna cause the chemistry to attract the natural and right people for you. Usually, people nowadays they see it as the money bag. They see like a lot of people with money, especially rappers or stuff like that. A lot of flashiness, a lot of people with money. They like women with badonkadonks. They like women with the super breasts and the big lips and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the women, they get raised wrong. They get raised by toxic role models, and the toxic role models basically tell them, man ain't nothing. It's about the money. It's about the dinero. It's about the dollar. You know what I'm saying? All that there. You know what I mean? So the women, they get programmed young to automatically this money bag. You know what I'm saying? They they tell them like, girl, you get you a body, da da da. You can work the pole, or you know what I'm saying. You can finesse these dudes out here and live a comfortable life. You know what I mean? And he'll take care of you. And there's a lot of dudes out here, a lot of baby sugar daddies and poppies out here that definitely spin that bag. And you know what I'm saying? It's just toxic. But you can't tell a grown person what to do. But for someone that's just looking for genuineness and get the right person, you know what I mean, in a life and just do things the right way, children of light. Children of light don't need to be thinking about modifying and changing their body. They don't need to be thinking about money bag. You know what I mean? God gon' bless you with a person that they gonna see your beauty and they gonna, work for it, for the love that they have for you. You know what I'm saying? Not being in a toxic, put yourself in a toxic avatar where, you know what I mean, you're just placed on the shelf like a real Barbie doll. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's just a toxic lifestyle. But people, that's how they do. But you have to just be comfortable and love your avatar and be comfortable in your skin. You know what I'm saying? Everything you can put your mind to, you can modify and change your body naturally. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to no surgeon and stuff like that. You know, and that's just how God did things. Let God be God. In 2025, people put their faith in science more than they put it of God. Allow the children of dark to put their faith in science. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, because of the music, because of what's on TV, all this stuff, TMZ, all this stuff going on Hollywood, they celebrity, they look at the celebrities and stuff like that, and that's right there just pushing the agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, a dude can go to science and look like a Barbie doll. They call them transsexuals. So the women that looks like a Barbie doll, in a way, they're kind of pushing the ideology, of the transgender. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a real dude would like the natural flaws of a woman. You know what I mean? Because that's just the essence, the femininity of that woman, just the all natural. You know what I'm saying? Instead of this artificial Barbie doll, transsexual type figure. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get in that. Oh, the big booty and the big breast and the lip shots. Because nowadays that's for children of the dark. And nowadays things can be modified by science. You got mad scientists back there changing people's avatars. You know what I'm saying? But for children of the light, you're supposed to enjoy the beauty of a person's flaw. You know what I'm saying? Because all that other stuff is just leading towards an agenda. It's manipulating situations and leading things towards an agenda. So the thing about it is you don't want to follow in that path. You get what I'm saying? You want to follow into a path of naturalness, natural beauty. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we live in a society where everybody comparing and contrasting. And if you don't live up to a certain type of standards, You know what I'm saying? You think you ain't nothing, but that's not true. You know what I'm saying? It's just an illusion. It's a facade. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful for the skin that you in, especially if children are light. You know what I'm saying? If you want to win, it's not about getting all these BBLs and shots like that, because you even got women that go to church and they bodies all modified and change, and dudes can't even focus and concentrate. And you got certain women that have that natural beauty. But God has a reason and purpose for everything, why he placed souls in different avatars and jars and things like that. Embrace your beauty. You know what I'm saying? Give glory to God that he put you in that avatar, because he did it for a reason. And be thankful for the skin that you in. And you know what I'm saying? Amen. So you can win. And with that being said, family, peace.